Hello, good morning, students of class 10th. In today's class, we will be discussing the concentration terms, that is the molarity, and we will discuss pH, and we will discuss the pH scale also. So, before discussing the concentration terms, I will give you the brief introduction that what is a solution. What is a solution? Now, see students, a solution comprises of the two components. One is solute and other is solvent. Now see, solute is always present in the low concentration. It is always present in the low concentration. It is always present in the meager amount, and solvent is present in the higher concentration. For example, a solute is if you dissolve some 25 gram of sugar in 100 ml of water. Okay, in 100 ml of water. So the amount that is low in concentration here, 25 gram of sugar acting as a solute, and 100 ml of water acting as a solvent. So see, this is a solute and this is a solvent. Sugar get dissolved in the water and a solution or a mixture or sugar solution is formed. Now see student, now you know that water is the universal indicator. It can dissolve everything. So in a solution, everything we discuss in terms of concentration terms. Okay, so concentration terms are always denoted in a square bracket. Okay, whenever we write any concentration term, whenever we have to write any concentration terms, we encloses a square bracket. Okay, the concentration of solution is always presented in a square bracket. So see students, we will discuss the first concentration terms, capital M, molarity, which is described as capital M. In fact, there is a molality also. Okay, we will discuss in 11th class, but before this we will discuss some mass percent also. Okay, so mass percent, before discussing with mass percent, suppose what is mass percent? Mass percent is the mass of solute in grams divided by the mass of solute plus mass of solvent, total amount into 100. Now see, suppose your mass of solute in grams is 25 gram of sugar as the example discussed, and total mass of solute is 25 gram plus 100 ml of water. Suppose the value comes out to be 2x. Now the concentration term comes out to be x gram per liter. The units will be gram per liter. This is the first concentration term, that is mass percent. Now the second concentration term is the molarity, capital M, molarity. Okay, so molarity, capital M, what is it? Is called molarity. Now it is the number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Okay, so this is the concentration. Another concentration terms, molarity, denoted by capital M. See in your books is that the concentration is of solution is always represented in a square bracket. For example, the concentration of H positive ion can be represented. If you have to express the concentration of H positive ion, you will always enclose in a square bracket. Okay, now see, what is a weak electrolyte? Why it is a weak electrolyte? Since it dissociates very feeble into H positive and hydroxide ions. It dissociates into ions very feebly. Okay, so it is a weak electrolyte. Okay, now see students, under normal conditions or at room temperature, the water is neutral in state. Why it is neutral? Because it has an equal number of H positive and hydroxide ions, and for the concentration of H positive and hydroxide ions. Now see concentration of the concentration of hydronium ion, H positive ions. Okay, it is equal to the concentration of hydroxide ions. Okay, and which is a neutral in state. So it is comes out to be 10 power minus 7 moles per liter. It is comes out to be 10 power minus 7 moles per liter. Okay, now see, it is the rough idea. Ions concentration increases. Now see, 1 into 10 power minus 4, now minus 14. Okay, if the H positive ion concentration increases, it also decreases the concentration of hydroxide ion. If one get increases, another get decreases. Or in short, this term can be represented H positive ion ki concentration in terms of square bracket is equal to minus hydroxide ion ki concentration, which is equal to 10 power minus 14. Okay, units you may take 1 into 10 power minus 14. Okay, so it is like that only. So the acidic and basic nature of solution is represented in terms of H positive ions concentration. Now see, if it is a basic, then H positive ions, the release of H positive ions will be very less, and if it is an acidic solution, then H positive ions, the release is more than that of hydroxide ion. then H positive is expressed in terms of pH value. Now what is a pH value? Now students, there is an important term, that is pH. What is pH? pH is the negative logarithmic of hydrogen ion concentration. Now this is a very important concept. Okay, you can easily detect that it is an acid or a base by measuring its pH. Okay, discussing the terms in terms of pH value. pH is the minus negative logarithmic of hydronium ion concentration. Okay, which means the power of hydrogen ions. pH value changes with the change in temperature, so that all the pH values are calculated at room temperature. Now see, we will discuss this concept by discussing an example. Okay, the example we have to take is, suppose H positive ion concentration in the normal conditions of an acidic solution is 10⁻³ then calculate its pH value. Suppose they are saying that H positive ion concentration under normal condition of an acidic solution is 10⁻³. What you have to calculate is, you have to calculate the pH value. How will you calculate the pH value? You know that the hydrogen ion concentration, it is given to be 10⁻³ molar. Okay, 10⁻³ molar you have given. Now the pH according to the definition is minus negative logarithmic of hydrogen ion concentration. Now see students, now see, minus negative logarithmic of H positive ion की concentration हमें 10⁻³ given है already. Now see, there is a very important formula of logarithmic. See, there is that log m to the power n. What will you have is, the power comes ahead, n log of m. So what will you get? Also there is this formula is to be used here. Okay, so what will you get? Minus, now -3 comes out to be ahead, -3 log of 10. Now you know students, log of 10 is always 1. You have to learn it. Now what will you get? You get +3 is the answer. So the pH is comes to be the 3. Your pH of this particular H positive ions comes out to be 3. So it is acidic in nature. Okay students. Now we will be discussing the pH scale. What is an pH scale? Okay. Now see, the scale by which we can compare the strength of an acid and base in terms of a pH values is known as the pH scale. Now it was described by Sorensen in 1999. See students, there is a pH scale that is mentioned already. See, as it is visible to you. See the students, pH value for acids and pH values for bases. Now what happen is, the students, see, pH starts from the 1 value and at 14, 1 to 14, the scale from 1 to 14 is known as the pH scale. Now see, 1 to 7 is for acidic. Now see, your strong acids lie at this 1, 2, 3 up to 4 pH value. Your strong acids come now, जिनका pH 5 to 7 के बीच में होगा, they are considered to be weak acids. Now for the bases also, 8 to 11 weak alkalis or bases and 11 to 14 are the strong alkalis or basic. Now increasing acidic character is from left side and increasing basic character is towards the right side. Now see, for an acidic solution, now see students, if your pH is less than 7, it is an acidic solution. If your pH is nearly 7, it is a neutral solution, and if your pH is greater than 7, it is a basic solution. This is the general sense. Okay. So solutions of all the weak acids or solutions of all the weak bases, are not equally weak, and solutions of all the strong acids or solution of all the strong bases are not equally strong. Okay students, see here, as it depends upon the extent of dilution and the nature of acid or the base. Now see students, there is an important concept that the pH value of the solution is determined in order to measure the exact strength of the solution of an acid or a base. Now see how to prepare an pH solution. Now pH is detected by a instrument known as the pH meter. Okay, you will be doing in higher classes. Now see students, for an acidic solution, the smaller the pH, stronger will the acid, as already told. अगर pH आपका कम है तो acid strong है. For a basic solution, larger the pH, stronger will the basic solution. Towards 14, it is a strong base. Okay. Now see, a universal indicator, as told by me already, that what is an indicator? Indicators are any substances that are used to detect whether the substance is acid or a base. Now see students, universal indicator that is used to determine the pH value. Universal indicator, how it is prepared? It is a mixture of several other indicators and it shows the different colors are different pH values. Okay students. So the strip of a fine filter paper which is impregnated with the universal indicator is known as the pH paper. This is the preparation of pH paper. Okay, it is dipped into the solution for which the pH is to be measured. See, acids and alkalis show different colors with the universal indicator, and with the color with the color of the strip and it is compared with the pH chart. pH chart के साथ अपने color of the strip को compare करना है. You will get the range of pH, in which range of pH it lies, and you will get the pH of that particular substance or the solution. You will get a rough idea. Okay students, now see students, if the color is dark red, what will you get? If the color is dark red, the color is dark red, then the pH comes up to be 1. If it is red in color, the pH is 2. If it is orange red, its color is 3, and it is in yellow, its color is 5. Okay, yellowish green, you can say it is a pH of 6. Okay, and so on. Green color is the indicator for pH of 7, and similarly if you go it toward the violet to dark violet, purple, dark violet, violet, dark violet, you will get a pH of 11, 12, 13 and 14. 11, 12, 13 and 14 towards the purple and dark violet colors. Now see students, when the pH value of any solution is varied by only 1 unit, the strength will be varied in a multiples of 10. Now see, there are solutions like water. Water is having a pH of 7. Water is neutral state, it is having a pH of 7. Milk having a pH of 6.5, and cold drinks have a pH of 6. Lemon juice 2.5, as it is acidic, it is sour in taste, so its pH lies towards the left. Okay, vinegar is also acidic solution. Okay, dilute HCl is as the name indicates, HCl is releasing H positive, and it is an acid, which is a strong acid. Okay, milk of magnesia is basic, its pH is 10.5. Okay, so coffee is also having a pH of 5, and tomato juice is having a pH of 4.1. So एक simple example आपके books में है, given है students. You can do it yourself, or else I will teach you. If you don't understand, you can ask me anytime. Okay, hope you enjoy this concept. You learn about the pH value, you learn about the concentration term, you learn about the pH scale. So hope you learn this concept. Now in our next class we will be doing our concept further on. We will be discussing next concept. Thank you.